Hey there. Artist Caleb here. My voice cracked in the beginning there. And we're playing Kentucky Round Zero, Act 2. And when we last left off, we were wandering around this museum, this very strange museum, with, surprise, very strange people. And some kind of a backstory. It's very interesting, but or some sort of a future story. I don't know. Anyway, we're talking with Sadie here. And she says, we talked a bit about the neighbor. Oh, that's right. The security guards said, "What'd you guys talk about?" And she said, "We talked a bit about the neighborhood. I told them about the Hudson and his sailboat, the nice young couple in the greenhouse, the charming Dr. Truman who used to live here. They were very interested in him, but, of course, well, I don't know where he went. He's dead. You know, I don't believe either of them had ever set foot in a houseboat before." Houseboat? That's a house ghetto boat. Let's see here. I don't know that the older man had ever seen an ocean, in fact. Not uncommon, actually. Not uncommon. A lot of people haven't seen the ocean. It has always been my fondest dream to retire on a houseboat. That's why I accepted your offer and moved in here. It isn't perfect, but what home ever is? I only wish the house would sway a bit. I find that it settles my nerves. Well, if we have another storm like the last one. Wow. How very strange. Nice tent. Let's take a look at the tent. Walker. They were hollering up at the empty tent you folks have on display. Ha! Hey, if you ever need anyone to stay in there, I've been in worse positions. That'll be $5,000 a month to stay in the tent. Must be a California tent. Thomas Jefferson, maybe. Yeah, they came by and knocked on the window, and we had a bit of a talk through the glass. I would have come out, but, you know, shady characters. Did they seem suspicious? Did you see them poking around anywhere else? What did you talk about? They were asking about Dr. Truman, and I told them what all I know about that, which is not very much. What did you know about Dr. Truman? Did you see them poking around anywhere else? We're going to say, what do you know about Dr. Truman? I told them he moved in here with the rest of us when you folks bought up the neighborhood. And one day his house was gone. That's all I know about that. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Brings back unpleasant memories from during the war. Probably. What the heck is this thing? It's very strange, whatever it is. Fred. I heard them banging around out there, and I just stayed quiet. I don't know what they wanted. I just put my headphones on and tried to ignore them, to tell you the truth. Problem solved. Anything over here? Wait, can we even... Pardon me. Little, indigestion there. Can we even, where are we, Well, okay, we can't go back into there. James. I guess they must have gone through some papers here. It was in some disarray, and a few folders were pulled out and left on the table. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I only notice because Diane is such a stickler. She's real organized, I mean. What folders were they looking at? Yeah, mostly stuff about the building site, I guess. They had a list of all the homes we relocated here. A list of original residences before we leveled the neighborhood. I guess they were looking for some of the old residents. They pulled out a list of the folks who didn't take the offer. folks who moved elsewhere. But they filed that back out of order, so I guess they didn't find what they were looking for there. Hey, while I have you here, work's kind of slowed down, and it seems like, I know you folks know what you're doing, but it seems like the residents are just kind of settling in. We'll say, that's the idea. Museum staff, they're very ominous. I think I'm gonna go with more of a smoking man sort of thing. Remember from the X-Files? James. Yeah, I get that. Just, how about the roof, huh? You just write us a check and we'll finish it right up. I know you've got this museum thing going on, but you don't want to be slumlords now. Okay? All right. Come on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just a dad-blasted minute now. I think we've missed something. Right over here, look. Oh, no. We didn't. Okay, don't walk all the way over there. Takes forever. There's that creepy kid. Standing in the dark, no less. Never talked to that woman over there. Well, maybe we did, actually, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this thing. It's probably perfectly safe. Come on, Blue. Gotta wait for Blue. Come on now, Blue. Atta boy. There. Atta good boy. Alright, up we go. Oh, man. Oh, boy. It's probably like one of those rides, you know, that takes you really high up and then drops you down really fast. They're all gonna go, ah! Wow. Well, what's this all about? Whoa, what? Oh my heavens. Whoever thought of all this stuff was a genius. Sorry, it's really loud, so I'm just, I'm gonna have to like speak way up here. Ivy. They wouldn't come in, just rushing around. You could tell they were worn, and it was late at night, but just rushing around. Well, there was some urgency to the older man's injury. It's understandable. How was he injured? What were they looking for? We're going to say, how was he injured? His leg was twisted or something. He held it while he walked. He made these painful little sounds in his throat like this. Oh, how? I don't... Oh, wait. She doesn't know how. Never mind. I didn't ask. Would have been rude, I think. Oh, she doesn't know how he got injured. Okay. Well, we just don't know. I suppose we never will. What in the blue heavens kind of museum is this? Turtle. I heard a shout from downstairs. The old man had stumbled in the rain. I stayed inside with the lights off. Look at the size of that thing, that bird flying by. I stayed inside with the lights off. There's no sense in my getting involved. Thank you very much, Pearl. For nothing. You didn't even invite us in for a cup of tea. Or lemonade. In this scorching rain weather. Bert. I didn't see or hear a thing all night. I was in the back doing inventory when they came by. I got 30 cases of candles in, and each one of those has got to be individually labeled, you know? But I heard from some of the other neighbors that they weren't up to any harm just passing through. Why didn't you invite us in, Bert? We would have helped you label the candles. Oh boy. Ezra. Oh, what's Ezra up to? Oh no. Ezra. Is Ezra a male or Ezra? Ezra. That's a male, isn't it? Ezra? Yeah, it is. I saw you folks drive up. I like your truck. What kind of truck is that? Conway. It doesn't belong to me. I just drive it. We've got a couple of them at the shop, but this is the only one that runs. Shannon. Do you know where Dr. Truman is? We're gonna ask that, I think. Yes, ma'am. He's out in the forest. Me and Julian took him out there a few nights ago, and he didn't want to come back. He lives there all the time now. I don't know if Ezra's voice is changing or not. I can't remember how I started it. This museum is an okay place to live in the daytime, but it's no good at night. Folks just can't sleep in a place like this. Or when they do, it gives them nightmares, so we take them out to the forest to sleep. We hit them in the head with baseball bats and leave them there to die, then bring them back in the morning. Conway. Is your family out in the forest? I'm getting pretty tired myself. Shannon. He hurt his leg. We're looking for Dr. Truman to help him out. Conway. No, we're going to go with Shannon here. Can you tell us how to get there? Ezra. You have to follow the Green River way out east, and then hop over Lake Cumberland. We can't hop over Lake Cumberland. His leg's hurt. The roads don't go there. But me and Julian can take you. We're just about to go anyway. I've just got to call him over. Yelling. No. Oh my gosh! Well, now that was a surprise. Wow! Whoa! Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause it here and then I'll start it up in just a couple of seconds. I'll see you then.